Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Lisa and Lydia with you here this morning. On this Monday morning, we have some severe weather to talk about just to the south of us and some big changes in the weather department. First, of course, we always like to remind you, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. If you're just finding us, we're here right around this time. I love it when you join us live, but it stays on your Facebook feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inforum.com/podcast. Just look for the Inforum Minute. All right, still a lot going on. We're in a very active pattern. We might miss out on some of the really bad stuff, though, today.
Yeah, so there's this big cluster of severe storms. It's actually already firing right now. Started about 5:30 this morning out at the North Dakota-Montana line and is moving to the southeast. It's making a run into South Dakota and eventually southern Minnesota. But our area, southeastern North Dakota and west central Minnesota, could just get scraped with some of those storms. The overall system, though, and the focus of it, the strongest of it, is going to be down to the south, where there's a level 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather. We don't see those all that often to get that red color on that severe weather map. All modes of severe weather are possible there, including a couple of tornadoes, but really the main threat here is going to be damaging wind. We're looking at really big wind as these storms kind of cluster together. They strengthen, they get a big push on them. 80 to 100 miles per hour down in South Dakota. Potential derecho setup, which is a 240-mile swath of wind damage. Obviously, because it's based on damage, you can't label it a derecho until after the fact. But that potential is there for today. Again, we get scraped. We're on the northern end of this. Fargo's in a level 2 risk. Grand Forks is in a level 0 risk. 1 would be about Hillsboro, Wapton would be a 3, and then you've got 4 down into South Dakota. So it's these really short distances where you have these sharp cutoffs of severe weather threats today. Where there's a level 3 risk, I would say 60 to 70 mile per hour winds are going to be your primary threat. So just stay weather aware this afternoon, this evening, as we see some of those scoop by. 70s up north today, 80s to the south, where you're ahead of the cold front, warm, sticky, kind of one of those days where it feels like it's going to storm. And then the cooler air starts to filter in behind the cold front. We'll likely be pretty comfy by this evening. That storm cluster moves off to our south-southeast. We'll see lowering dew points, temperatures in the 70s for the evening. Maybe not a bad evening for a bonfire if it gets a little comfier outside and the rain's moved through your area. Tomorrow we are then cooler. Temperatures will be in the 70s, less humid, but we start watching out for smoke. That's kind of our trade-off. Wildfire smoke pushes in from the north and moves to the south. Takes pretty much all day, so areas to the south unlikely to see any of the haze tomorrow, probably more so by the time we get to Wednesday, Thursday. Otherwise, quieter days. Scattered showers tomorrow, maybe a rumble, but no severe weather. A lot of us will stay dry and miss out on that chance. 70s with some sunshine Wednesday, Thursday into Fridays. So nice quiet days. Good weather to get things done outside, or golf or whatever you're into doing outside. Maybe not even bad for the pool, even though it's not as hot. For the weekend, I have a chance of storms on Saturday. Temperatures are back up near 80 for the first couple days of August.
Okay.
So this is not the cool down into fall. Don't
people
fret.
get a little scared.
I know, yeah. This time of year, it's like, summer's ending. The end of July, of course, happening this week, the start of August, but I still have us near 80 this weekend. So we're not done just yet.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Okay, to your news headlines this morning. Today, a woman is expected to plead guilty as part of a plea deal in a case involving the death of her boyfriend's 3-year-old daughter on the Spirit Lake Reservation. The girl died in August of 2022 after she drank an entire bottle of Tylenol. The federal indictment shows 35-year-old Chrissy Hensley and 29-year-old Austin Lester left the girl unsupervised and did not get her proper medical care. This morning, we're also working to learn when a suspect in a high-speed chase will make his first court appearance. It happened Saturday afternoon when a North Dakota Highway Patrol trooper tried to pull over a Lexus on I-94 just southwest of Castleton. Troopers say the driver, Jonathan Kinney, led troopers on a 25-mile chase, reaching speeds of up to 115 miles per hour. More cannabis dispensaries could be coming to Moorhead. A Virginia-based company bought the old Burger King in North Moorhead and plans to turn it into a cannabis micro-business called Zaza. The business would sell recreational cannabis and may eventually include an indoor growing operation. You can read more on the licensing status and potential opening dates for several new businesses on our website right now, inforum.com. And there's a lot of buzz around the new coffee shop that just opened today in Moorhead. In fact, we had a crew out there live this morning. There was a line pretty much the entire time. It opened at 5:30, and I think cars were lined up before it even opened up. I'm talking about the new 7 Brew Coffee. It's located in the parking lot of the Brookdale Shopping Center. And this is really cool. Every time a 7 Brew opens a new location, they donate $2,000 to a local charity. This time the money is going to CCRI. 7 Brew opens daily at 5:30 in the morning. Hot Mike with Don Mizzo is coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also streaming on Inforum.com. The countdown is on to Bison football, which will happen a little later this week. Jeff Kolpak will be on the show. He has 3 players to watch during fall camp. Plus, the latest NDSU basketball commit comes right out of SDSU's backyard. So how did the Bison win a recruiting battle in South Dakota? Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. Remember, now's a great time to get that Inform.com subscription. All these headlines, news, weather, sports, all in one place. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check out the deals. And join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning. I'll be back for that newscast. And then we have you covered starting in the afternoon once again at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with more First News from 5 to 7. Have a great day, everyone.